Hi, I'm Jenny Horn, and I have a lot of Facebook friends, but I still struggle with feeling lonely sometimes. But it hasn't always been that way. There was a period in my life where I lived with some really good friends. We were roommates, we were coworkers, and they knew me. I felt comfortable being myself. For almost the first time in my life, I felt like I didn't have to pretend or wear a mask or be somebody who I thought they wanted me to be. But I could be myself, and they would accept me and meet me there. And it was fun, it was free, and it was a deep sense of community that I'd never experienced before. So since I moved to Richmond, it's been hard to find that sense of community. Honestly, some of it is just life where you're new and you don't know anyone. And so I felt that where I know my husband, I want to spend time with him, but he travels for work. And so there have been moments of deep loneliness when I think, I just literally don't know anyone. I feel like I've tried to join a lot of different groups of people and made a lot of different connections with different folks. My Facebook friend numbers in Richmond have been growing, but that hasn't necessarily meant that I feel known or deeply connected to any one of those people in Richmond. And actually, being connected via Facebook almost made it worse because I could see all of these great fun things or how awesome their lives were and just felt really left out or felt like, oh man, they have so much going on that I don't fit into, that I'm not being invited to, or that I'm not a part of. So as I've been trying to find connection in Richmond, I'm realizing I've fallen back into some of my same patterns in trying to chameleon, trying to figure out how to make people like me so that they'd want to know me. But it doesn't work that way because if I'm acting a certain way, it's not really me, and so they're not really getting to know me. But it's scary to be me. It's scary to put myself out there because what if they don't like me? What if they reject me? What if they say, that's okay, we don't want any, and I'm left being hurt and rejected? But I have to take the chance because otherwise I'm just stuck alone where people don't really know me. I haven't given anyone a chance to know me. And so it's almost this catch-22 that I've just decided I have to take a risk. It's not worth being lonely. So I'm realizing more that I'm standing in the way of what I want, that to a certain degree, my choices are leading to loneliness more than leading to connection. As I'm taking risks and trying to be myself in my friendships, when I feel like I've messed it up, that's really hard because there's a fear that I will be alone again if whatever I've done or whatever's taken place isn't okay with the other person. That even after our relationship's somewhat been established, there could still be rejection down the line. So I've had moments of panic where I've thought, oh man, I've really messed this one up and I'm gonna be alone again. As I am making mistakes and not being a great friend and seeing my friends respond with grace, that's huge for me to feel like they're not gonna just abandon me or leave me alone or that I'll be without friends again just because I'm imperfect. Because I am. What gives me hope that true connection is possible is that I'm learning that the desire for connection and for people to know me is actually something that God created in me, that desire is good and it is a reflection of His character, of God's character. And so with that in mind, it makes sense that He would give me that eventually, that as I take steps into those relationships, that I can trust God that He'll give me what He's created me for. I've met a woman at Community West Church who models this really well, who models being genuine and authentic in her friendships. And she's really fun to be around because you don't have to guess whether she's giving you an act or whether she's being herself. You just know what you see is what you get. This is who she really is, which has been really encouraging to me that maybe that's possible for me too, that I would have the freedom to be myself and to be all of me, and that people would accept me and enjoy me and want to be around me. I still struggle with loneliness and with the fear of acceptance, but I found a place where I don't have to pretend